Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Siti Rehana Makhaber, and today I will be your reporter about this topic. Now, it's all about the major gods and goddesses in African mythology. The number of gods and goddesses varies from culture to culture. The Buganda of East Central Africa have one of the largest pantheons with 20 or more deities. When we say pantheons, this refers to the gods, all gods of a particular culture. On the other hand, when we say deity, it refers to the gods and the goddesses. Many peoples regard the earth, sun, and moon as gods. In the Congo River region, the most densely wooded part of Africa, the forest itself is a deity or else a mysterious other world where spirits dwell. Well, anyway, in this topic we will be tackling the 10 major gods and goddesses in African mythology. Let us all begin. Now, here are the 10 major African deities, which are Ala, Ama, Kagan, Ishu, Katonda, Kibuka, Leiza, Mujaji, Nyami, Ugon, and Oloron. Let us all start. Ala, found in region Igbo, Nigeria. Ala is one of the oldest Igbo goddesses. Her name Ala means earth in English, demonstrating her power over the planet. Ala is the goddess of fertility, creativity, land, and morality. She is the wife of Amadioha, the god of the sky. This goddess is honored and celebrated during the yearly Yam festival. And when she is angered, Allah will convince her husband to deny rain to the people who can also cause other natural disasters. As you can see here, the role of this goddess is that she is a mother goddess, she is the ruler of the underworld, and also she is the goddess of infertility. She is the goddess of fertility. Ama, also called Amen or Amen, is the supreme creator god in the religion of the Dogon people of West Africa. The Dogon is a region in West Africa, particularly in Mali. Although commonly referred to as male, Ama is considered to symbolize both male and female principles, and as a result, it is more properly characterized as genderless or as being of dual gender. This dual aspect of Ama's character is consistent with the broader cosmological principles of duality and the pairing of opposites that are expressed symbolically in all facets of Dogon religion and culture. It is also consistent with the male and female aspects of biological reproduction that Ama symbolizes. It is found in the region of Dogon, Mali, particularly in West Africa, and the role of this god is that he is or she is a supreme god. Kagan. Kagan is the god who created the world and all the people and things in it. In some stories, he dies and then he comes back to life. Kagan is also called Kaang, Ko, and Tora. In the beginning, Kagan had a friendly relationship with human beings. After people began to show disrespect toward their creator, God, however, Kagan sent death and destruction to the world. He left the earth to live somewhere far off in the sky. That is according to the Bushman, only the antelopes know exactly where he is. He could be found in the region of Bushman, particularly in southwestern Africa, and the role of him is as a creator god. Next is Ishu. Ishu, also known as Ilegba or Legba, is a trickster god of the Yoruba people of Nigeria in West Africa. He is unpredictable, sly, and fond of pranks that can be cruel and disruptive. Ishu, who knows all the languages spoken on earth, serves as a messenger between the gods and the people. He also carries up to heaven the sacrifices that people offer to gods. Now you can see here, he is from Yoruba, Nigeria, and his role is being a trickster and also a messenger of God. According to a story, Ishu became the messenger after playing a trick on the high god. He stole yams from the god's garden, used the god's slippers to make footprints there, and then suggested that the god has stolen the yams himself. Annoyed, the high god ordered Ishu to visit the sky every night and tell him what happened on earth during the day, and that is how he became a messenger of God. Ishu Isha. Moving on to Katonda. Katonda is the creator god worshipped by the Buganda people of East Africa. He is considered the father of the gods as well as the king and judge of the universe. He has many different titles including Kagingo, a master of life, Glodini, the gigantic one, Namuginga, the shaper, and the Siwanako, the eternal one. According to the Buganda, Katonda rules over a vast number of spirits that help him run the universe. He ranks the spirits of the dead on the basis of their worthiness, making them advisors, warriors, and even slaves. Spirits that are ranked may return as animals to earth, where they are respected by humans. Unranked spirits are not allowed on earth, and the living perform rituals to keep them away. Katundan's main spirit helpers are Kibuka, the god of war, and Walumbi, the spirit of death. Well, Kibuka will be discussing him later. After organizing the spirit world and ranking the spirits, Katonda leaves his deputies to run the universe. He only becomes involved to act as a judge in very difficult matters involving the spirits. He is from Buganda, East Africa, and the role of him is a creator of God, the father of the gods, and the king and judge of the universe. Next is Kibuka. Kibuka is the god of war in the Buganda Empire Kingdom. It is believed that Kibuka has been with Buganda since the 9th century, even before the arrival of the Europeans in the country. After the Bugandan military encountered many defeats, its king met with the creator Mukasa to seek help to defeat his enemies. According to yeah, it is here that Mukasa gave them his younger brother Kibuka to be their god of war. Before embarking on any battle, the army would sing, dance, and offer sacrifices to Kibuka. He would then go ahead of the warriors to clear their paths and ensure their victory. So, as you can see here, he is like a guide for those military soldiers during war or battle. Kibuka is from Buganda, East Africa, and his role is a war of God. We also have here Leza. He is a sky god and a creator spirit. He is the subject of several myths. According to a story told by the Basubia people, Liza taught humans different arts as well as the proper way to worship him. When he finished, Liza returned to his home in the sky on a spider web. The people tried to follow him, but the spider web broke and they fell to earth. And also, In a legend told by the Ila people, a woman who had lost all the members of her family decided to find Lisa to ask him why he made her experience such sorrow. She built a ladder to the sky, but it crashed to earth. While searching for a road to the sky, she told the sad story to people she met. They explained that all people were meant to suffer and that she was not alone in her sorrow. The woman never found Lisa, and she too eventually died. That is one story about Lisa. Now, Leza is from the region of Bantu, Central and South Africa, and his role is as a creator and a sky god. We also have here Nyami. Nyami is the supreme being and creator deity worshipped by the Ashanti and Akan people in the West African country of Ghana. In mythology, Nyami appears in both female and male forms, so they are the same with the previous one god. Often identified with the sun and the moon, Nyami is also associated with storms. In his role as the sun, he appears as a king known as Nyan Kopon. As the moon, Nyami represents the queen mother. Lightning that flashes during a storm is considered to be Nyami's thunderbolt, or also called as God's axes. To honor the god, people often place stone axes in forked posts beside doorways. Near the posts, they keep pots that hold special offerings for Nyami. Nyami is from Ashanti and Akan, particularly in Ghana, and his role is as a creator god associated with sun and moon. Moving on with Mujaji. Mujaji is a South African goddess of rain whose spirits live in the body of a young woman. She is considered a key figure by the Balodido people, as she can start and stop the rain. The Rain Queen has been around for the longest time, and it was only in the 16th century that her spirit decided to dwell in a woman. She is from Lavedo in South Africa and also known as the goddess of the rain. Ugon. Ugon or Ugon Oniri is the god of war and iron of the Yoruba people of West Africa. In Yoruba lore, Ogon and the other gods climbed down to earth on a spider web. When creation was completed, the gods realized that people needed to clear more land in the forest where they lived. Unfortunately, the only tools available were made of soft metal, a material not suitable for cutting down trees. However, Ugon had been given the secret of iron by Orunmila, son of the supreme god Uluron, and he used an iron axe to clear the forest. Ugon later shared the secret of iron with the other gods and with the humans. He also showed them how to shape the iron into weapons. Ugon is from Yoruba, West Africa, and also known as the god of war and iron. Oloron. Oloron is the most powerful and wisest deity. The all-knowing god takes an active role in the affairs of both heaven and the earth. Head of the Yoruba pantheon, Oloron is also known as Olofin Oron, or Lord of Heaven, Uba Oron, King of the Sky, and Olodumare, or the Almighty. According to Yoruba legend, Olorun was one of the two original creator gods. The other was the goddess Olokon. In the beginning, the universe consisted only of sky and a formless chaos of marshy water. Olorun ruled the sky, while Olokon ruled the vast marshy waters below. There were thousands of other gods, but none had as much knowledge or power as Olorun. He is from Yoruba, West Africa, or also known as the sky god and the supreme deity. The least. He is the last but not the least. Now, I have already exceeded I already have finished my parts of the video, my part in the report. Thank you for watching.